We've had a great season with our dahlias. This is the first time we've used this particular bed, and it's done great all season. It's been very dry, and we've just kept them watered in the normal way. But at the end of the season, we're now at the beginning of November, and I've come to dig up the tubers, and you can see we've got this big problem, and that is that the ground in this particular part of the bed is completely waterlogged. Now, because it's the first time we've used this bed, I wasn't aware of it being quite so bad, but of course dahlias won't survive in waterlogged ground, so we'll be doing something about this for next year. We'll dig an irrigation trench and get it sorted. But the reason why it's gone so wet like this is because you can see the sunflowers have gone the same way, they've rotted, and the reason is that we built a polytunnel. So the rain that falls on the polytunnel there is being channeled down into this part of the field, and just because of the camber and the lay of the field, much of that water is being directed down onto these beds here. So these poor dahlias have copped for it. You can see they're still putting flowers out when I dug them up 2 days ago, but the roots and the tubers are rotting something terrible. And you can hear me splashing about. So this tuber, if we just look at what happens when a tuber begins to rot, it goes mushy, it changes in colour, it's soft, and that is a rotting tuber. This is a mother tuber of this particular plant, and very little in the way of tuber formation at the bottom because the plant's been suffering. You can see here this dark tuber here is rotten, going rotten. So these poor guys are not going to make it through. So I'll just compost them. You can see how poor the tuber system is. Higher up the bed, they've done pretty well, so I'll show you in the next video what we do when we dig up the tubers and the next stage on. There's all sorts of choices, variations for what you will choose to do in your own particular situation. I'll show you what we're doing with ours. So thanks for watching this disaster video, and I'll see you for the next one.